All right, Ramin.
Brian Milne.
If there ever was a perfect track to start a show with,
Yeah.
This is it.
I think you are correct. It has both the energy and the sex appeal that we, the radio boys, demand of a beginning track.
Yeah. I couldn't have said it better.
Welcome, one and all. You are tuned into...
This is the Radio Boys, a weekly radio program here on CJSW 90.9 FM.
Tuesday nights, 10 to 11, and we are a theme-based program wherein we take a theme every week and base our show around that. This week, however, we're straying from that only slightly because our theme this week is one that is as tangible as it gets. The theme is the band Women.
Women.
Yeah.
So what we did was we weren't sure what to do with that at first.
No, we were stumped.
So what did we do with that? So we went out and actually we asked the band if they could come in and help us out. And here they are in the studio.
Gracious enough to join us.
Yeah.
So we don't just have them here. We also have a representation from their fan base here.
You're right. Raph the intern is here.
Raph the intern is here, and he's brought around two cronies.
His team.
His crack team of investigating sleuths.
So Raph's the intern. These guys are the co-interns.
Well, I believe the intern's intern and the assistant to the intern's intern, if I'm not mistaken.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Perfect.
In any case, we heard a track to start off the show.
Yeah, Mission of Burma, Trem 2 off of an old classic, Versus. And that was brought in and selected, programmed by none other than the band Women.
You know,
and whose pick was that? That was, I think, Matt's.
That was Matt's.
That was Matt's pick.
Well, you know we should do this every single week because we haven't done anything for the show. We haven't programmed a song. It's all been programmed by them.
Yeah.
They're going to be playing live. I like this. This is how I want to live.
This is the life.
Yeah.
This is the life.
Make a mental note.
Yeah.
Bands from now on.
Or at least let Raph start to program things.
Yeah, Raph, you're not pulling your weight.
But anyway, we got a lot to cover tonight. We have a bunch of tracks that we're going to be hearing from Women. They are, as we've said, live in the studio here. They're all set up. They've been doing sound check, and it sounds fantastic.
How excited are you, Brian?
I'm trembling. I've been trembling since I woke up this morning. Not shaking, physically trembling.
Out of excitement for this, or do you have an ailment?
I can't explain it. I don't know. I woke up. I was actually quite concerned when I woke up this morning.
I'm quite concerned for you.
I'm hoping it'll pass once Women finishes up tonight.
We're close to the hospital. If it doesn't, we'll make a run. Don't worry.
You have a car, right?
I do. Yeah.
Yeah. So what else can we say? Is there anything else to say right now?
We have to thank the wonderful programmer who filled in for us last week.
Carolyn.
We both were out of town.
Yeah.
That happens very rarely, but we were both out of town, so we had a show fill for the first time, and we have to thank her for that.
We do. Thank you, Carolyn.
And you know what? I think our 5 listeners are eagerly waiting.
Hey, you know what? This has already been a good thing for the show because we hit 30 fans on Facebook.
You're joking.
No.
Hey guys, if you haven't known, up until this point, 2 years in, we've had 27 fans.
Now we're at 30.
Now we're at 30 because of you.
Because of you guys.
So thank you for that one.
Thank you.
Should we get to them?
Yeah, let's get to it. I just got to figure out which buttons to press on the board here.
Just randomly press any.
Yeah,
one will work.
One of these will work, I'm sure. This should be it. So, Women, if you guys are ready, we're going to let Mike the engineer run into place. And you guys should be live.
Up next, The Future. Brought to you by CJSW 90.9 FM.
You know, Brian, when two hearts collide, there's really no place to hide.
Yeah, I'm well aware. Believe me.
That's a mantra I live by.
It's not as good as it sounds, really. Think about it. No place to hide.
I know, it's horrible.
That's actually not a good thing, is it?
It's frightening. What is this we're listening to?
This is the theme track to American Anthem.
And I believe this also was picked.
Motion picture soundtrack.
By the band.
Yeah, the boys.
Nice. And we'll question them on this.
Kind of.
Oh, boy.
In any case, we had an amazing
American
set
Anthem, yeah.
By women, and then we had a track. Let's quickly get that out of the way.
Track, was that Chris? Was that your track?
I chose that one. I did chose that one.
And
Tim Hacker?
Yes, sir.
Anything special about it you want to mention, or is that you just...
It sounds really cool.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Reminds him of the time when he was born in a shed.
Yeah.
Well, we can talk about that as well.
All right. Well, so we got that out of the way.
Splinters to this day, my friend.
The boy was covered in ash. Never left. The boy was Rhymer.
And that soft, soothing track just makes it all better.
Smooths it out, man.
It's like a fine grained sandpaper.
Well, let's get you guys to introduce yourselves. You are Chris, Mike, Matt, and Pat. But do you go by anything else?
Those are our proper Christian names. I don't know. You could not abbreviate them, I guess, or contract them. I don't know.
Matrick Pathu.
I'm calling Chris Mirage.
Yeah.
We're trying to get him to adopt the name Mirage, kind of like The Edge, you know?
I support that 100%.
I need a bad hat, though. And I only own good hats.
And some, like, bedazzled T-shirts.
Yeah, the bedazzled.
Yeah. And all around sunglasses that go all the way
on
around
the back.
Yeah.
Wrap around.
But you got a
UV. You need the protection,
so
man.
you don't need the hat.
Yeah.
UV.
Chris is
So you guys, you are together women.
See.
You are here in the studio. You played 2 tracks live, and that was fantastic.
Sorry about that second one. Kind of did a double take.
Oh, but really?
Yeah, there's a double take.
I got too excited and played the wrong note.
Oh.
That was my fault completely.
Yeah.
It sounded great to us.
That was Mirage being a Mirage.
Just doing
is it Mirage that note? No, it's
just
another
doing
note.
his thing.
Oh, Mirage.
Oh, shucks.
No, well, it sounded great to me. And you're here now. We're going to ask you a few questions, talk about things, because you got some exciting times ahead of you. You're destined for faraway lands shortly.
That's correct.
What's the deal with that? I mean, there's a reason for this, right? It's all being timed around something happening in your lives.
We wasted
Matt's
about
pregnant.
13 months.
Matt's more pregnant than he's ever been.
recording some kind of pregnancy.
Yeah.
That some would, I don't know, call a record, I suppose.
Yeah.
And this is number 2, right?
Record.
Yeah,
Number two.
record number two. So the reason we're going over there is because it comes out today. Is it the 23rd?
It's the 23rd, yes.
It is a Tuesday.
Yeah. So
Is it
came
today?
out today in the UK and Europe.
In the
So
UK, but
we're going there
not here, though.
on Saturday. No, it comes out in September.
Oh, okay.
So
Why do they get first billing? What's going on?
Dude, it's the time change thing, man.
It's
You
4
want to cross the pond?
2 months.
Do you want to cross the pond to buy an album? No. Wait a month.
Done.
It's a time thing.
Yeah.
Done.
So that's exciting. And who's releasing it over there?
It's Jag Jaguar.
Is it Jag Jaguar over there too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
That's super exciting, guys. So the new record, it's done. It's out today in some places, some parts of the world. You had a track, I think, on MySpace momentarily. Have you guys been having sort of sneak peeks here and there?
I think that we've had the track CCR doing.
Yeah, I
do you know
noticed
the
that.
song Lodi?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's been on our MySpace
I actually
for a
played
good
that
month
like
and a half,
twice in a row today or the day before.
Yeah, it's not us.
Good.
It's CCR.
Yeah, John Fogerty actually attempted to sue us, and so we had to take it down.
Oh, really? That's a great story.
Yeah, that's my internet money.
Y'all don't take my internet money from which me.
Well, hopefully you guys got something out of it.
Created.
How long was it up before you had to take it down? How long did you screw the man?
I think we're still screwing the man as we speak. I think it's still up there.
We didn't actually take it down.
We just told him we would.
That little MFer's got
And
like
he
100,000
believed that?
plays on it.
I don't know, just about a year ago.
Was it a personal message directly from John Fogerty? Was it like a sign?
Dear Matt.
We've been trying to channel him for like years, and like
Yeah, it was through the board.
yeah,
Oh my God.
we could hear him speaking to us.
Yeah.
He wants us to take the sign down.
He's got in the same kind of scream voice.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
I will sue you.
Okay, so you guys have had that. That's interesting.
So with the second album, let's chat about that and the differences between the first one and the second one and the process you guys went through. Maybe putting out your first and then developing the second. How do you feel? How was it what you expected the second album to be?
I think we were
The
like
mic's been
even-
pointed towards Mike. Mike, this is yours.
No, that was bad. Jeez. Mike's gonna get passed down the line until there's no one.
Henry, talk about our second album.
We spent a long time. It's the same. Honestly, it's the same thing every time.
Yeah.
It's
Twice as
anytime we
long as the
record-
first.
No, and we like finished the first one, and it took all this time, and there was all this like messing about and like redoing tracks and all these kind of things, and
Completely
we
aimless.
finished it, and we were like, thank God we won't have to do this again. And the first one took 4 months, and this one took 8 months.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we did it again, but worse.
For 8 months.
So it was just, I don't know, it was a hard thing to get through.
I feel like it's closer to what we actually wanted to do
Yeah.
than the first one. Yeah.
Okay.
It was still, same situation where we're freaking out. We have no idea what we're doing.
Yeah.
It's very aimless. But
We thought we learned, but we really.
yeah. But I don't know. I'm definitely.
And you guys worked with Chad Van Galen again
Yeah.
for this
Yeah.
one, I
For the
believe?
second time, yeah.
Yeah. No, that's super awesome.
Can I ask one of our other questions?
Yeah, we've got
Okay.
some serious questions to ask you guys here.
Okay, first one.
Number 1, 7. Number 2, Khrushchev. Number 3, bowling. Number
Okay.
4, coleslaw.
How many
Is that
penises
right?
do you have?
6,
Who's your favorite musician?
Khrushchev.
And I forget the answer to the what was
Bowling.
it? Bowling.
What's your favorite weight? 41.
Sorry.
How do you make love?
Let's get serious. Let's
Okay,
get so
serious
serious.
So
question
you got
here.
some serious
Do
questions
you
here.
know anyone who works for Dad's Oatmeal Cookies?
Do we know someone who's an employee there?
Yeah. Any kind of connection.
We're looking-
I ran over a man once that worked for Dad.
Do you have his number? We're looking for sponsors.
His name was Juan. Juan, who plays in that band Abe Vigoda.
Yeah.
dipped
You
his
don't,
corpse
you don't
in the
want to
river.
talk to him. I'm the reason. Like he's a good-looking man, but I'm
Yeah.
the reason he's addicted to oatmeal.
So don't mention you in conversation
Yeah,
with
please
Juan.
don't.
Okay.
Please don't.
Second question. Do you ever find that people show up to see women and are disappointed that it's you guys?
Probably 95% of the time.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, what I'm seeing here, like, don't get me wrong.
Nothing to be disappointed in.
Nothing to be disappointed about. You guys are some handsome gentlemen.
Well,
Yeah.
we knew it was radio and that no one was going to see us, so we didn't put on our gear.
Yeah. I mean, Matt has incredible breasts. You just can't see him from here.
You can hear him though.
hear him, though.
Can you hear him?
They're the loudest boobs I've ever been near.
There's a humming that I couldn't figure out. The
Yeah.
board. We thought there was something wrong with the board, but now we know.
No, it's 440. It's an A. It's
happened to all my
amazing.
tapes?
Yeah.
Stop tapping
Yeah.
your feet.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, should we kind of drop another track and then get you guys back into the booth to do
Yeah.
another couple of songs and then have you back for another round of
Unless
banter?
there's anything you guys want to say right now. Like, did you guys come in here with anything you wanted
Yeah.
to get off your chests? Like anything that's been bothering you that, you just needed a microphone?
Anyone
and
listening
an
right now
audience?
you want to break up with? Any?
This is the time to do it.
They've all been broken up with already.
All right. We'll keep it in mind. We've allowed Raph, the intern, and his posse to think of one question and only one question, Raph. And he's got by the end of the show to come up with it.
I'm actually
So-
surprised they're not huddling right now.
I know. I'm
Wasting
a little
time,
disappointed.
Raph.
Last intern nailed it. That was me.
And now look at you, touring the globe.
I know, Raph. Keep that in mind, huh? This is what could happen.
Yeah.
In any case, should we drop another track? Do we have something queued?
Sure, yeah, we got...
Grab another truck.
Let's drop another truck.
Whose pick was
Get
this
it out of
again?
the truck.
That's Mike Wallace.
That's
Mike, you want to talk about this? Just briefly introduce it.
Daniel and our good friend Dre from Vancouver and the new senseis. This one's Witch Hunt.
Yep.
Roll it.
There it is on CJSW 90.9 FM. Women live in the studio. If you want to call in, 403-220-3991. Otherwise,
We won't stop.
yeah,
but call
stay
in
stay
anyway.
tuned. Stay tuned.
So we're doing Street Dogs.
Dude, just go.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Live radio.
Yeah, live radio. Okay.
The loudest.
trudging along up to the street. Sleeping born, I know it's wrong. For stand, I turn red. Bound up tight and slipping by. Swaying on the show light. Wound up tight and slipping by. Swaying all the show light. That's all I've seen. It's all going on. Acts of tenderness, march in wilderness. Rapid cost to mind. Enchanting bliss. For stand cross to mine.
Wow, that was amazing.
Women live in the studio.
Live in the studio, and they're just making their way over to join us on air once again. They're putting their guitars down.
Working
and
their way through the labyrinth.
They're
That
working-
is CJSW.
their way over to the goodness that is the Radio Boys. Anyways,
So what do you think?
I thought it was great.
Let's give it stars. Okay, let's do it before they get here. Stars.
Okay.
They're not listening. Doesn't
Okay.
matter. Well, honestly, what'd you think?
Like -4. I'll
Really?
be, yeah. Actually, I'm
Oh,
totally,
everybody, shh. There.
yeah, it was horrible. I mean, it was amazing work
Five. Yeah.
by women. I just, stellar stuff.
Yeah, you guys sounded fantastic.
Yeah, that was great. We did have an issue with a kick drum that Brian,
I was sweating. I didn't know what was going on at the time. All I knew was something was up.
you know what? It was smoother than it should have been. The transition and the fix was smoother than it should have been. So I'm proud of us.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you boys.
I'm proud of you guys.
Well done.
All right, well, welcome back into the booth here, guys, into the studio.
We're here.
If you guys had to pick a room as a favorite, this room we're in now, the booth, or the other room you guys were just in?
Well, this one's awesome because it's like a bar that we're sitting at.
Yeah.
Kind
Yeah.
of.
I'm just getting a lot more like spidery like things that are pointed at my head, which I'm really into.
You like that?
Yeah.
Who isn't?
Yeah.
Oh, Mirage was that? Oh, Mirage.
Always naked and pantsless in the radio booth.
Shards, darn.
You know what? We made pants optional, so we're glad you guys made a decision.
The
one
thing
way
with
or
him is
another.
he's naked and pantsless.
If someone wants to do the math on that, I'll give you my phone number right now on the radio. Send it to me.
So tell us about the tracks that you performed.
One's off 7-inch we're putting out with some British
Get in.
friends.
Get in here. And that last one is brand new.
Some Brits, huh? You guys are braver than I thought. I don't know what that means. Well, how did that come to be?
The things they combine with mayonnaise.
It was
But
their
anyway,
idea.
We hung
Their
out with
idea,
this band called the Pharaohs, and then one time the dude left the stage to physically hump some Russian man's head whilst playing a song.
Wow.
And, towards the stage, he was wearing shorts and no shoes.
Wow.
And that pretty much sealed the deal.
Oh, for sure.
That was it.
Love at first
Best
sight.
friends forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now there's
so
a 7-inch in the
a
works.
split with those Yahoos, Cole Pumas, and then Brendo, which will never come out because
Never.
We keep not giving them the song.
we've had the song for about
The data
3
was
months.
sent.
Yeah.
You know what? If you keep them waiting, they'll like it even more once they get it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I like the way you work.
And we can hand deliver it to them in 1 week.
Yeah.
So, what does this tour entail? Where are you guys starting? Where are you ending?
Starting in the UK for a bit.
In Sheffield, which I think was the setting for the movie The Full Monty, which made it look very bleak.
Very industrial.
I've actually heard
Also a pants optional town.
Yeah, which is good. Good for
Yeah,
the
so
sucker
we
over
could
here.
just it's easy to make the transition.
Yeah.
You guys will be loved there. Yeah.
We got it.
Awesome.
And then we end up, I think there are 5 or 6 shows in Germany, and then we play a couple shows in Holland. And
Did you guys do the whole overseas thing for the last album?
Yeah.
You did? Okay, so this is
Thrice.
old
It's
hat.
old news for
Old
us.
news.
You know?
It's not
I know
necessarily it's not old hat. It's
Cheese
like
and
new
bread,
shawarma.
great.
It's new every time.
Good job,
yeah.
countries.
Yeah.
That's
No,
awesome.
That's awesome. I like it.
All of that made sense.
So, with the last album to this album, you guys have gotten a lot of acclaim here and there. You made a notable pop up on Pitchfork and other such blogs. And in town, you're one of the beloved bands of the scene, but you're making waves everywhere else. Do you find what cities have you played in that you found like you really have some followers, some people who know your stuff and come out to see you?
Hamilton, Ontario.
Yeah, remember
Really?
the show in London, Ontario, when everyone knew there's like 8 people in the audience, and they all knew the
We're not
lyrics to
talking
Black
numbers
Rice.
here, right?
Yeah.
No, quality.
Just into
Quality.
it.
We have 30 Facebook friends for the last 20
Hey,
years.
Visalia, California.
I didn't want to say this earlier because I don't want to overshadow your performance this evening. But we've hit 31 fans on Facebook.
Oh. Did we gate you?
You know.
Another band, maybe?
Yeah. No, you guys,
Amazing.
we got to have you back on again.
Amazing. That also sounds really cool.
Yeah.
I hope we need to record that.
Yeah. No, it's a good feeling. I'll tell you that.
Thanks, guys.
31.
Thank you.
Congratulations,
Thank you.
actually.
I feel like we couldn't have done this thing without each other.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, it's no tour through the homeland, but it's
Yeah, but it's no like 2 really attractive men with headphones on and microphones, hanging out.
So much power.
That's
Let's talk about that.
that's how I try to pick up women.
bring them into the
It doesn't-
booth.
it
And if
doesn't
it
work.
isn't effective,
Hey,
something in the world is wrong.
hey, I have a radio show 10 to 11 Tuesdays.
Get in the booth.
What's a
Hey, missus.
Just ring the
Get in the
doorbell. I'll
booth.
come get you.
The booth is my Hyundai. Climb inside.
So, Brian, do you have another question?
Oh, yeah,
for,
I
for
got
the
some
boys?
questions here. Let me just remember what they are here. So we've done the oatmeal cookies one.
Yeah, they don't
And
know
I kinda
anyone.
use- but you
I'm
guys-
disappointed.
It was Dad's cookies, wasn't it?
Yeah, Dad's oatmeal cookies.
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
So
I
nobody-
remember that from
Sorry.
before.
Listen, when you
I'm
guys
just-
are traveling, put out some feelers. You know,
Yeah, we've sort of targeted them as the ideal sponsor of the show, and we're just having a hard time
Definitely.
connecting.
them and Bentley, but neither one have come through.
Yeah.
What about Arizona iced tea?
Ooh, that's a good one.
I think that would be
Can
a
you?
good
I'm
one.
down.
Can you do anything there?
I'm down.
When we're down there, I don't know if it's actually.
What was
based
that,
out of-
Mike?
Tiger Bomb.
Tiger Bomb.
Yeah.
These are all great
Tiger Bomb
ideas.
Ultimate.
I hadn't even thought of those.
Imagine.
Hadn't even thought of those.
Tiger Bomb, Jägermeister. Jägermeister actually does sponsorship.
We played with
Yeah,
the
but
band in
then-
London, Ontario.
Yeah,
They were-
exactly.
They were sponsored by Jägermeister.
That was that
They
same
actually
show I
had,
was talking about earlier.
So
They
you
actually
played
had Jägermeister condoms, I believe.
Yes, they did.
But they
Wow.
went all the way. There were all these things.
But they were like water balloons just filled with Jägermeister.
This was a band you said sponsored by Jägermeister?
Amazing.
Yeah,
They were
that-
called Saigon Hookers.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not kidding.
That makes sense. That works.
Was there a Jägermeister like scout or rep in the crowd that you guys were put on a show for? Was it? Was there any?
I could smell it, but I couldn't see it.
Drumsticks that night, and they were YAG drumsticks. And then remember, I carried those around. For
Wow.
a month.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I gotta start a band and get in touch with Jägermeister. It sounds like.
Yeah, we got to start a band and get Oatmeal Cookie to sponsor us. I don't know how.
Yeah.
Actually, well, here's
How
a question.
indie
I
that
got.
is.
Way more wholesome, man.
Here's a question I have for you guys, and this sort of ties in.
Oatmeal cookies don't lead to reproduction.
And you don't have to answer it right now.
Says
If
you.
If you guys want to think about this question, overnight, that's fine. We'll accept an answer in the morning. Can we join your band?
Yes.
Let's wait here. Let's wait here overnight in silence.
The 10 of us.
We'll give you an answer.
Perfect undisturbed silence.
So we
no
can-
one
we
can
can
go to the
expect an answer
bathroom. No
by
one
the
can
morning?
eat. Yeah.
And in the
On
morning,
air, though.
Yeah. On
On
air.
air.
as the sun is rising, one of you will lean into the mic and give us your answer.
Yep.
No. I think Gordon Lightfoot will come into the room in a beam of light and point to the people that should be in the band, and they will assume halos, and I think that's.
And then from here
That's the
on
magic.
end, Raph and his buddies will be women, and we will all be radio hosts.
And that's the magic of Canadian radio, my friend.
Yeah.
What were we talking
So-
about earlier with the clones? Cloning ourselves.
Oh yeah.
Sending ourselves out on tour while we stay back here and write music. And then when our clones come back with tour money,
We kill them.
we take the money and we kill them.
Yeah.
We have to kill
Wow.
ourselves. We have to kill our clones.
And then recreate new clones when it's time again.
exactly.
Why don't you retire them someplace? I don't know if you have to kill them.
Well, and just have
Just
an
need
island,
gecko
island
tails.
somewhere.
An
and
Gecko
just all
tails,
of our
because they regenerate, right?
There's hundreds of you on an island someplace.
Yeah.
I think they should just work our day jobs and we'll go on tour.
I kind of think Matt did that already because I haven't seen him sleep in like a month.
Yeah, I'm not even really here.
Or eat.
Matt, retort, go.
Seriously, not even.
And joke go.
Continue on with the other
Okay.
ones.
So we got one last question here, and then we'll get up to the big grand finale question of Raph and Co. But do you guys have a Wikipedia page?
Like PDS?
Wikipedia.
I think that was
Like a
started by
favorite
someone
page?
that we know very
Oh, you
well.
you have one?
And are very emotionally connected to.
Oh, nice.
Really? Does it take someone to start a Wikipedia page?
Yeah, I was gonna say we have
Yeah.
one.
Okay.
You'll notice
But-
all
but
of our
now
questions
you're
are
bragging,
related
man.
to us.
Started by the 31st fan 5 minutes ago.
exactly.
I'm just curious to know who else might have one of these things.
I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't even know about Wikipedia.
Does,
I have one for something that I've done, but I can't say it on radio or I'll get arrested.
you know
If
what?
that makes sense.
I think
I get it. I get it.
Okay.
I think you should say it anyways, and we'll never say who said it. No, it's okay. Don't say it. Don't say it.
Don't
But,
give them that free reign.
but does the internet and do things like Wikipedia and MySpace does that help a band like Women?
I can see it,
Especially when
man.
there's CCR.
I can see it.
Oh yeah.
I don't know at this point, really.
Yeah.
I mean, MySpace seems kind of like it's a joke, and it's just a lot of like make your dick bigger ads that you get, and maybe like 1 in 10 is an actual real person.
Oh, and they got those Russian brides.
And
that,
Russian
like,
brides.
really
Russian brides
love
are
Western
all
men.
over the place right
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
On the net.
It doesn't necessarily
Shit,
seem
man,
like a
just can't
valid.
They're the Russianist too. They're like the
Medium, you know?
most Russian
Yeah.
you can get.
So do
Yeah.
you guys, is it touring then that you find is the key to sort of the success?
No,
you've had, or
I
what-
mean the internet's huge.
Yeah,
If it wasn't for that, we'd be
Well,
like.
it's everywhere.
It seems to be getting
Yeah,
bigger.
yeah.
And
Right.
the internet is expanding.
It seems like it's turning into a real big deal.
It's growing.
Hey, you know what?
I don't know
Buy
if you guys
stocks.
are
Buy
on it.
stocks
the
now.
universe is expanding and
Taking
What
off.
is it doing? What is it doing? It's taking off.
Yeah, it's taking
Yeah, the internet is taking off.
Yeah, it definitely
So what's the internet doing?
taking
off.
Okay, you guys have heard it here first by Women. The internet.
Yeah,
It's worthwhile. Check it out.
I'm
Check it
sold. I'm sold.
Henry, what is the internet?
Lord.
So we got you guys. They're huddling in the corners. They're whispering back and forth. Raph, Connor, and Luke. You guys, if you come up with anything
Is there
yet?
a
'Cause
question?
We're getting low on time here. So if
we
you
need
have
to,
it,
it needs to be answered
have
within
it?
the
Well,
next
he needs
minute.
to sit where you're sitting, so...
yeah. Okay, Raph, you come over here.
Quick, Raph, quick, run, Raph, run. Okay, Raph, ask your question. Don't look him in the eye. Don't look him in the eye, Raph.
No, which one are you going to...
I was picturing them shooting Reimer with an elephant.
Hey, Raph.
I'm just wondering what's going on in like the all ages scene in Calgary.
Oh, good
Right
question, Raph.
Oh, this is Michael Wallace's answer right here.
I'm tired of talking about it. Jeez.
Fort.
Well, as
you all know, they shut down Comrade Sound because we didn't have the ride license, but the ride license doesn't really exist, and it's like, I don't know, it's a conundrum. So what we decided to do was, instead of try to beat our way around and somehow like be able to play shows, if that makes any sense. It feels like I'm dealing drugs when I'm just trying to put on shows for kids.
It's funny in a city like Calgary.
I just
where
knew I was gonna get busted sooner or later.
Like being made to feel like a criminal.
when you're trying to do something good and you feel like you're doing something criminal, that's unfortunate.
Like when you're crossing the
I'd
border.
rather do the opposite.
My credit rating doesn't think it's good either.
Well, we and many people in the city praise the work that you guys have done for just development of the scene, the community.
That'd be Mike.
That would be Mike as far as that stuff goes. But there just isn't
we gotta
really
play
an
more
all-ages
shows.
place to play. Like
We're playing the local library on Friday, and I think we're playing in the cathedral.
That'll
Is
be
that
good.
happening?
Yeah.
Sir?
And with a young
But that's
guy.
awesome because
Young
local
group.
library is like
With the Zeta booth.
holding it down.
Oh,
Big
nice.
ups.
Nice.
And we're gonna try to make an entirely new license called like all ages establishment or facility or venue or whatever.
Yeah.
Some kind of bullshit license.
which I'm pretty sure every
Or name
city
to slap on
in the
it.
world has.
On the
other
radio,
than
that's
Calgary.
a BS license, my friend.
Yeah, a BS. Sorry.
Well, that being said, good question, Raph.
Fine questions. Here, a heavy question.
So wait,
Leave it to the intern to come up with the heavy questions.
it's gonna take a while to make that happen, but that's what we're going for.
Uh-huh.
And maybe once that's developed, a whole bunch of people will have the opportunity to like start something up.
Yeah.
It'll be a lot easier. So
Yeah, well-
hopefully it creates more development and there's more like activity.
Yeah.
Well, it takes
develops more
someone to do it.
Yeah.
It takes
takes
what
someone.
it takes,
It does. It takes what
Yeah.
it takes,
my friend.
and put stock in the internet. Well done,
Yeah.
women. Thank you so much for hanging out.
And just
Hey, thanks,
finally, do you
guys.
guys have any shows this week? It sounds like you have local library
Yeah,
on
local
Friday.
library.
On Friday.
Anything else
yeah,
you
yeah.
want to plug? Anything?
It's like tour
we can
kickoff.
see you
Mr.
guys?
Zeta booth and who else is playing that show?
Fofer.
Fofer.
Wayne Gretzky or no
Wayne Gretzky, aka Fofer.
Sans AIDS from Edmonton.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
AKA,
shit, yeah.
thanks, Dad, for texting me about Matt's boobs mid this interview.
It truly did.
Hey,
No,
hey,
he-
Tim.
he did.
Hey, Tim.
Hey, Tim.
Everyone
Hi,
say
Tim.
hey,
Yeah.
Tim.
Yeah. Okay, so Friday,
for the
local
great
library.
symbols.
And you guys will be back in town in a few months then?
We will be
Yes,
back
sir.
in town in a few months for sure.
Perfect.
Absolutely.
Well, look forward to seeing you guys then. Thanks for coming in.
An album
Thanks
is
for having
released
us.
in
Start
September.
your school year with
September
women.
28th.
September 28th, the album's going to be released, so make sure to support one of Calgary's greats. Pick it up.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. And thank you to women for showing up and playing music and hanging out with us.
Thank
so,
you guys.
Brian,
Yeah.
we should probably jump to a track.
I think we'll just wrap it up with American Anthem.
Wait. Before we go, quickly, give us a theme for next week. Theme for next week.
RadioBoys.com/net.
The theme for next week is radioboys.com/net.
I like it. I can work with that.
All right,
Good way
let's
to
do it.
Good way to hype the Wikipedia page. Here's American Anthem. Urban Sex is up next on CJSW 90.9 FM.